What's up, everybody? Welcome back to check out another video. Thanks for swinging by. I'm going to take a look at one tonight for one of our local breweries here in Cincinnati. This is from Urban Artifact, and this is their Hippodrome, a wild double IPA. So this comes in at 9.1% ABV. Also 70 IBU. So just like Public Enemy, welcome to the Terror Dome, and this is welcome to the Hippodrome. Let's get this baby open and get it into a glass and see what it has to offer. So we are dealing with the beer here with some Brettanomyces being used to make it a wild ale. We have a good amount of haziness that you can see there. Very nice in the color. It's got kind of a, I want to say like a sunset type orange, golden type color there. The head came out very nice, nice 2-finger head that sits pretty much barely off white. Oh wow, aromas come out very easily. Getting some of the citrus action from the hops. Getting some of that grapefruit, getting some of that orange, almost getting like a pineapple. A little bit of that yeast action in there. A little bit of an earthiness in the tone, but very decent, very foamy on the head, so it should lace the glass nicely as far as the taste. Ooh. It's got kind of a little bit of a funkiness on it, but it does have a smoothness quality to it. You do get some bitterness on the initial and the finish. You do feel a little bit of that alcohol coming through, but it still has a little bit of a smooth quality in there. Definitely more of a medium to full body type beer. You will feel this heat up a little bit on you. Not one you probably want on a hot day. The bigger the gulp, the bigger that throat scratch, that throat burn that I feel going down. Carbonation, not overly carbonated, but you do feel it there. Now you start to see some of the lacing also taking place on the glass. I do like the flavors getting off the tongue. It's really getting up around the cheek area very nicely. I'm feeling a nice flavor burst from this beer. Nice and hoppy and bitter like an IPA or a double IPA should be. Cheeks really tingling right now. Really feeling the sensation in there. It's making the mouth pop nicely. On the back end, does have that dryness that you get from a lot of the IPAs. The stringency definitely there. You can feel the lip smacking taking place. I'm trying to avoid that, but it is causing that puckering sensation. But it's not overly tart in any way. It's not overly sour in any way. Urban Artifact is one of our many breweries here in Cincinnati. They actually specialize in wild and some of the sour or tartier type beers. And this is one that doesn't really hit you as much as some of the other ones may. One of the cool things is if you go to their brewery, they actually provide you with different things to actually bring down some of the tartness on the beer. There's liquids you can actually put into it, so you can almost custom make your beer the way you like it. So that's kind of a neat little thing they have going on. But the more that I'm talking, the more I can feel the heat from some of the alcohol in there. It's hidden, but you feel it. And the duration of the flavor is nice. It's staying with me the whole time. I'm picking up everything from the hops that were in here. Now I'm starting to pick up more of that, urge to burp. And you're getting that alcohol lingering a little bit. But as far as it being a wild double IPA, definitely has all the qualities there. It's not as funky as some of the other ones I've had using Brettanomyces, so I am happy about that. You feel it in there, but it's not overly done. And I've had one more recently that was overly done. With that foaminess of the head, it makes that initial almost like kind of a billowy type texture. But as the head goes away, obviously it'll be a little more bitter there. But while you do have that head and you're taking that nice drink of it, it gives it almost like a nice little bit of a creaminess up front before the bitterness hits you on the back end. But all in all, a pretty decent beer. One that I would definitely drink again from Urban Artifact. And it's just fun trying all these different beers that are available now. You know, you always get out there and people will say, well, I don't like this style, I don't like that style. And you may not, you know, after you had a certain amount of them, but then you find people that say that and they actually go out and find some other beers and end up being part of the style they thought they didn't like. So I always say, go out there and experiment with the different beers and you might be surprised once in a while. But this one actually plays out well. Again, if you get a chance and you're in Cincinnati, or if you're getting distribution now from Urban Artifact, which I don't think is that far outside of the Cincinnati area, check it out, the Hippodrome Wild Double IPA. Thanks again for swinging by to check out another video. I always appreciate it. I look forward to catching you guys next time. As always, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and keep drinking those good craft beers. Cheers.
This is a journey